Does being a healthy business owner mean you have a successful business?
I'm feeling like a brand new me. For the very first time, I'm wherever I'm meant to be. Brand new.
Welcome to Outsmart the Hustle, where we turn hard work into smart work, helping you focus on the high impact moves that drive your business forward without getting stuck in the grind. As you've probably guessed, this podcast episode is about the relationship between your health and your business. It is for every entrepreneur out there feeling like they're running on fumes. This episode is for you. Just let me start with this. Your health can thrive without you, but your business can't thrive without your health. Let that sink in for a second, because as entrepreneurs, we pour everything into our work, our time, our energy, even our sanity. But what happens when we stop taking care of the one thing that makes it all possible? Ourselves. So I get it. The grind can feel like the only way forward, like the late nights, the endless to-do lists, the constant pressure to succeed. And everyone else could be doing it around us, which makes us feel like it's normal and it's okay. Like it's this weird culture thing that we have right now of when we ask each other how we're doing, we say we're busy, and that's good. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why is being busy good? Why do we work ourselves to the ground? It's kind of crazy the more that you think about it. So it's more than just like if you disappeared tomorrow, your business would fail. I'm not trying to say something like that. I'm trying to say, like, is there a better way to do this rather than work yourself to the ground and not really enjoy life? I think there's a healthy boundary we can have with our business. It is our baby. We love it a lot. I'm just trying to see, like, is there something that makes us treat ourselves like we're less important than the next deal or the next deadline? It's all about balance, right? And what we prioritize. I think if money is your priority, then of course that's how like you run your life and your business. Like you'll get up early and you'll have late nights, right? And you'll just work and work and work. And I don't think there's anything really wrong with that, especially when you have a startup, because there's a lot of work involved when you're doing a startup business. But there's only so long that you can go like that until you genuinely just are like needing a vacation. And then some of us don't even remember how to vacation because it's been so long. But it's necessary. We need to be able to set boundaries with our business, have a cutoff time so that we can actually enjoy the things that matter in life. And if you're anything like me, you really enjoy spending time with family, community, friends, and these are the things that you work for. I mean, I'm motivated. I don't know about you guys, but I'm personally motivated to have a successful business because whenever I'm a mom someday, whether I literally biologically birth them or I adopt them, I have determined I would like to be a mother someday. And so I want to make sure that my business thrives while not being in it 24/7 so that I actually have the time to care for an infant, because that will become basically my full-time job whenever the time comes for that. And if I don't prepare my business now for something like that, how in the world am I going to be able to do both well, right? I should be able to do both theoretically, but one will take more time than the other. And in this case, it would be the kiddo. So I'm just kind of thinking about the future when it comes to how I set my habits right now, because it genuinely is a habit. It's like working out, like I work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, literally with my neighbor. It's so cute. And we drive together to the gym and we work out for about an hour. And this is how I start my day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, I make sure that even though I'm not working out at the gym, it's a good time to drink coffee, read, reset before I start the work day. Because my team gets working from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And at 6 p.m., it's a cutoff time, because there's no point skipping family dinner for work. Why? So you just got to set boundaries, figure out what's important to you, and set healthy habits that might take time, but find an accountability partner like how I have my neighbor. Moving daily is something that is so, so good. Even if you just get up from your desk and stretch, like being in a good ergonomic office chair certainly helps, but It's like your lower back can hurt so much just sitting down. I don't know what it is, but I'm literally like under 30 and have back problems, And so I am doing what I can to just make sure that I don't become 40 and decrepit. And so I am just making sure I move daily, whether that's a 15-minute walk when my husband gets home from work, or I am energized in the very beginning of my morning where I am working out the gym. Whatever works for you. I mean, like I used to be a swim teacher and I loved it. And so if you like love going swimming, do something like that, just find what works for you. Fueling wisely would be another thing I would do in terms of like keeping up with your health and everything. And I'll get to how this equates to being a business owner soon, but just fueling wisely as in like your meals, your snacks really do matter when it comes to your brain power and your creativity. Like hot Cheetos will only go so far. So just make sure you squeeze in a vegetable or two. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what to eat, right? But I'm just saying these are the things that have helped me be more productive, feel better about myself, and have ultimately helped me be a better boss and business owner. So the last, and I honestly feel like the most important thing, and I would definitely start with this if you're not already doing this, is resting. And some of y'all might be like, well, duh, of course I need to sleep. But I think some of us here think sleep is optional, and it's definitely not. It is necessary. I think you have to remember that, like, when you start to feel exhaustion, it's a warning sign. It's not a badge of honor. Okay? Not a badge of honor. It's literally your body telling you, I am shutting down. I need help. I need care. And you're literally telling it no. For whatever dumb reason we come up with, whether it's playing a video game late at night or we're staying up editing, like however you're using your time, like your body genuinely needs that rest, whether it's 7 hours or it's 10 hours, like each body is different. Figure out how many hours you need and make sure that you're getting that much every single night. So why are all these things important when it comes to being a business owner? I genuinely believe that if you're not taking care of yourself as a business owner, your business is going to start reflecting what it is that you think, like your mental health, like your physical health, your spiritual health. These things come into play when it comes to your business productivity. And I don't know, I just keep seeing like this pattern. And even in myself, like when I wasn't really taking care of myself, or I was feeling like really sad about certain situations, I wasn't getting as much done, right? And so what we put in, it also produces what comes out. And that you could say that based on like what music you listen to can form what kind of thoughts you have, or like what you watch on television, as addicting as it can be, can help form the thoughts that you have in your mind as well. At least if anything, this podcast is just start thinking about what is forming you as a business owner, because whether you like it or not, you will be formed by something. And are you allowing positive people and things and habits to form you, or are you being overtaken by some things that maybe aren't as healthy? Just a food for thought. So thanks for tuning in to the podcast today. If this message resonated with you, please share this episode with another business owner who could use a little less grind and a lot more growth in their business. I would love to know in the comment section what you're going to do this week to commit to being a healthier version of you, because this healthier version of you is going to be what helps make a thriving business, because your business literally functions on how well you're doing. So just tell me in the comments of this podcast, on YouTube, on Instagram, what are you going to do to prioritize your health this week? I'm here to cheer you on, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
I'm feeling like a brand new me. Brand new, brand new. Feeling like a brand new me, brand new me. I'm feeling like a brand new me.
Outsmart the Hustle is produced by Memoir Mastery, a film business course, hosted by Hannah McGinty and edited by Manuel Mesa. Follow us at Memoir Mastery literally anywhere for more creative business tips.